Welcome back to the Tech Playground. Would you mind introducing yourself, telling us who you are and what department you're with?
Hi, my name is Penny Thompson. I'm a faculty member in the Educational Technology program. I'm a member of Dr. Susan Stansbury's research group on curiosity, and so that includes other faculty members, it includes students. There's several different programs recommended, and we have a standing meeting in here every Monday morning, and it's been very helpful to just gather around these tables and look at stuff on the big screen there and just talk as we're hashing out ideas. When Dr. Stansbury started this group, she didn't have a specific project in mind, so it was a lot of just reading, getting together, talking to each other, looking at things together on that screen, and it's just been a good place to get together and kind of generate ideas and try to bring a little bit of order to the chaos so that we can get a project out of it. Well, one project that's in its early stages right now, but it actually started writing on that wall right over there. Dr. Susie Parsons was in here at some point, and she wrote something on the wall about needing some kind of online process for organizing some book discussions, both with a professional organization she's part of and with her students. And I saw that, and several years ago I had done a very small research project involving the website Goodreads.com, and it seemed to be that site might be a good match for what she had written on the wall. So I contacted her, and we are now in the planning stages for a research project where she's going to use Goodreads with one of her classes, and we'll gather some data on how it worked. And that really came about because of what was written on the wall. I mean, she and I were not in this room at the same time, but I was here just hanging out, eating lunch, and I saw her note on the wall. And so that project really did start just because this is a room where you get to write on the walls. Okay, and I just had a great meeting last week with some of the graduate students, mostly graduate students who are somewhat early in their program. I'm working on starting a research group over the summer, so as a kickoff meeting for that research group, I had one of my advisees who's fairly close to graduating do a preliminary presentation of her dissertation research. And she actually does not live in Stillwater, so we had her on an online meeting, so we had her projected on the big screen, but she was able to share her research, and then after her presentation was over, the other students had the opportunity to talk to her and ask her questions, not only about her study, but about how do you survive a graduate program? You know, what advice do you have for us as relative newbies? And so that was a great meeting, and having the people together face to face was, I think very good for just promoting some informal, friendly conversation. But also it was great that we had the opportunity to bring the person who's not in Stillwater in remotely and let her, be part of this group of graduate students. And so my plan is to make use of this room quite a bit over the summer. I want to have regular meetings here and, again, hopefully get as many people to come face to face as possible, but also have the technology as a backup if there are people who really want to be involved who really can't get here physically. Well, I think if there was a unifying theme to all of the things I talked about, it would be that the Tech Playground facilitates different kinds of communication. It facilitates communication with people who are in Stillwater and people who are not. It facilitates communication between somebody who came in yesterday and wrote on the wall and somebody who's coming in today. And it's just a nice gathering space for when you actually are able to meet face to face. It's a place to come, it's a place to gather. You can come and eat your lunch here and have serendipitous conversations and communication with people you hadn't even thought of.